Hi everybody, it's Kevin DePina here, and I'm already into Chapter 5, The Drive for Caring, in Brendon Burchard's book, The Charge. The question I have for you right now is, do you care? Now the chapter begins by an interaction, a counseling session that Brendon has with an ex-football player who basically has been analyzed by Brendon as having a hole in his heart and a block in his brain. And what that means is that this man has not been able to demonstrate a human strength of caring, which means that we demonstrate love, empathy, forgiveness, kindness, and an unselfish concern for others. He was not able to do this, and how this actually happened from Brendon's analysis was that he grew up his childhood, he didn't have anybody in his life who really expressed that to him. So what ended up happening was it got down into the deep levels of his psychic, his brain, and he was not able to show that to anybody else, even though he desperately wanted to do that. So basically, when people live a life like that, where they feel that they haven't been loved or cared for, they can act erratically because it causes trouble. And that's the block in the brain that actually occurs. So we have to understand that our brains are wired to be able to care for people, but blocks and compromises in that can occur, which means like our mind, our subconscious mind, will emit a chemical reaction into our physiology that will bring out those emotions of love, caring, empathy, forgiveness, and kindness and stuff. So this block in this guy's brain stopped him so much so that he just was into a continuous pattern of failed relationships, all kinds of stuff. And people who have experienced traumatic events on a continuous basis, they suffer from this. And the problem basically is that if you don't show care or concern for others, others won't show that care and concern for you. Now, if you're a business owner, and it doesn't matter what industry you're in or what business you have, this is critical because your success in business is based on the fact that you can connect and engage with people. So if you don't care more, you don't connect more. So people will run from you or move away from you and not want to do business with you if they sense and feel from you that you're not able to demonstrate that type of caring. Now the solution to this, basically from Brendon's standpoint, is that there are two activator steps that you can take. The first step is that you begin to love yourself and take care of yourself. You sleep enough, you eat the right foods, you eat the right quantities of food, you meditate, and then you check your emotional level by constantly asking yourself, what am I feeling right now and why? And then activator step number 2 is basically be present. Be attentive in the company of people that you're with. It doesn't make any sense for you to go be out with somebody and you're distracted by everything that takes place, and then if you're constantly on your cell phone and you're talking to somebody else or you're just looking around, it doesn't show that you really care about the individual or individuals or group of people that you're out with. And that doesn't really help you. So you really have to focus and discipline yourself to be able to do that. Now, if you really care enough about yourself and your business, and you want to learn more about what I do and how I can help you, particularly if you're not at a level where you're living a charged life in the drive for caring, message me on Facebook or subscribe to me on YouTube, youtube.com, or click the link anywhere around this video and I'll get back in touch with you. So I look forward to talking to you next time. Take care.